Emergency Declaration is a gripping South Korean thriller that takes place on a flight bound for the United States. When authorities discover a potential terrorist threat on board, panic arises as a healthy passenger suddenly dies mid-flight. As the situation worsens with diminishing fuel and international aid refusals, the captain and crew are forced to take unprecedented measures to save everyone on board.
There are three scenes that represent narcissism issues in this movie. The first one, a criminal scientist told airline ticket counter staff that do not smile like that, you look like a slut. Second one, the suspect whispered to a passenger's daughter in plane's restroom, are you scared of me? I'm not a bad person. And finally, the scientist smiled as a 40-year-old man dies from SC1 infection, achieving his goal of slowly killing everyone on the plane.
The second issue in this movie is how people on the plane deal with a serious outbreak and the way they handle their emotions. The fear and panic experienced by the passengers, crew members, and the equipment obstacle their ability to collaborate effectively and make sound judgment. The situation is directed finding it challenging to strike a balance between delivering urgent care to affected individuals and functioning outbreak, which significantly impacts their professional competence. Similarly, the government officials also experience changes in making decisions, which leads to conflicts arising from disparate emotions and perspective among them.
There are three scenes that show teamwork in this movie. First one is a father and a daughter inform the flight attendant to hazard off the passenger. The stewardess and the passenger work together for a safety plan. Next is one stewardess failed to save a passenger. The doctor calms everyone and the stewardess to bring everyone together. And also, one Bracom employee secretly called the police to provide Eugene Sok information during the turmoil. He claimed that Eugene Sok is very dangerous and has other virus experts.
For narcissism, it has negatively affected the general public as it may lead to the neglect of public safety and in this case those at the airport and the flight crew. In the context of emotion, the characters are being influenced for their decision-making abilities. Strong emotions such as fear would hinder effective teamwork and collaboration. Emotional instability will jeopardize the safety of them. Thirdly, the teamwork element shown in the show has affected the stakeholders such as passengers, flight crew, and also the authorities. And with that, it has ensured their well-being and safety.
In the process of watching this film, I felt unprecedented tension and excitement. Through this movie, I understand the value of life. Each of us should cherish life and the people around us, especially in the face of disasters. A calm mind can enable us to discover or become a good leader who can efficiently solve and overcome difficulties.
Suggestion for the movie Emergency Declaration. First, the government agency, emergency service, and private organization should be focused on forcing the organization, input CCTV camera around the airport, scanner equipment for passengers who entering the plane, reinforce security at airport. Number 2, the stewardess and pilot must strengthen and calm themselves to properly serve the passengers at the point of dangerous situation, and strengthen the health of a pilot, set up a clinic for people and employees. That's all for suggestion. Thank you.
Regular drills and simulations should be conducted to test the organization's emergency response protocols and highlight areas for improvement. This will assist employees to get more comfortable with protocols, improve their preparedness, and identify any communication or operational gaps that must be addressed. Second one is create a culture of constant improvement and learning from mistakes. Conduct extensive post-intensive reviews to identify lessons learned, adjust protocols and processes as needed, and ensure that organizational response improves over time.
So, moving on to Islamic perspective for narcissism, in An-Nisa ayat 36, we can see that even the way we walk can anger God. He says that he does not like the way one that walks triumphantly or that is self-deluding and boastful. So about teamwork, Prophet Muhammad SAW urged Muslims to work together as a team. In one of the hadiths, he said, faith believers are to each other as a brick of a wall, supporting and reinforcing each other. In An-Najm 53 ayat 43, we know that Allah gave us the emotion, so rather than resisting and fighting against a negative emotion, we accept it. Then our relationship with our emotional pain is transformed and will give you peace. So that's all for us. Thank you.